Okay. Let me give you a minute. I know that there were a few people interested, but I will read for those who would be interested in catching later. Okay. We're going to be using this beautiful deck here, and this is Little Prince. Okay, it's a beautiful deck. It has a beautiful story. I had to read through it. I was very excited. Very, very excited. Also, let me see here. Let's see. I like that better. That's good. And trying to give everyone an opportunity to show up. Okay. So this reading is for everyone. Pulled some oracle cards for you. This reading is for the month of August. It says, heal the ouch. It's time to let go of some of the things that are painful, allow others to assist you, and also to not be holding grudges. Let it go. These things are not going to serve you in the time that's coming. Also, we have stuck in the mud. This may be a time where you really want to have time for yourself, time to be with others. You want to be maybe more relaxed, more at ease. You know, and some of you may literally be feeling like you're stuck, but don't be stuck. Enjoy these moments. Enjoy those good times. Enjoy the opportunity. Thank you, Bill, for coming. And I promise you guys, I will be showing up more and doing as many lives as possible. And part of my nails. And this is August. This is the reading starting for August. This is the energy that's out here, okay? And this right here is Magic Stream. You know that we are all connected spiritually. We are all connected in many different ways. And our actions and the things we do affect other people around us. Okay? It affects all the people around us. I'm very thankful for your comment, Bill. All right, absolutely. Look at this. And it's the number 18. And number 18 in Hebrew is Chai, which means life. It's also the number 9. And numerologically, in the tree of life is your sod, which is a foundation. And so this is like the beginning of understanding life, right? And it's that we are all connected. Really beautiful right there. And here we have with commitment. Commitment 36 is also like a double life, like having life to the next level, right? 18 twice. And 36 is also a 9, and this is about commitment. When you have a certain level of intelligence and experience and life knowledge, you are going to be prepared and able to make true commitments. And you're going to want to commit yourself to the ideals, to your relationships, to your loved ones, to the projects that you have in mind. This is a great time to really be fully committed in those things and in those areas. So on to the reading for the full collective. Okay, and this is the sun card, and you see here that he is beautifully looking at this beautiful rose that he has been committed to. This is telling us to, you know what, look at the bright side of the situation, and that look, here we are to have things balanced out. And so in that brightness, you want to see that things are going to be balanced. And you know what, take a break from the stress, take a break from the craziness in your life right now. As it says, heal the ouch. Take a break from those things. Allow yourself to be at peace. You know, there's a lot of craziness happening. This fox is literally nestled and relaxed. God has himself away from the hunter. He is at peace with himself right now. And so here we have Three of Pentacles coming under the Sun card, which I absolutely love. This is taking pride in your work, perfecting your skills, or perfecting the things that you love to do. In this case, this was a hobby. And so this was his hobby. He was getting better at it. He was drawing an elephant, drawing a snake, then an elephant, and then decided to make it a hat. And so this is also about reinventing yourself. Don't get stuck and think the first thing you tried, the first thing that happened in life, your first opportunity, it didn't work out. The first thing you decided to invent, it didn't work out. You keep trying, you keep pushing forward, and enjoy it. Enjoy the journey while you're at it. You know, this is very important for you to enjoy the journey. And here we have the Seven of Cups. This may be a wealth of opportunities and ideas. It may be a position where you are finding it hard to make a decision. But know that just like you have to have balance here, you need balance in your life. Choose something. Choose something and go with it. And you know what? You can choose more than one thing. But if you want to be really good at anything, you're going to have to dedicate a lot of time. And you're going to have to find maybe a mentor, a teacher. You're going to have to level up, learn a new skill. Find those who are like-minded, and it does take work. As you can see, the one there that looks like the teacher actually looks like there's a lot of thought going on. And here we have the aviator, and we have our young little prince. This is the little prince in the story, getting as much information as possible, possibly learning about the journey. He has a wealth of books and maps and different resources. We have the globe here also showing us opportunity, but this is a person that's well read, continues to read, and has resources to go back to check with. So no one has all of the answers, and you learn as much as you can, but you can always check a book. You can always check a resource. And in today's world, you can always check the internet, right? Whether you're doing a DuckDuckGo or Google or whichever search engine you choose, or Safari, right? Queen of Cups, this is lovely, 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 lovely. This is our card of Cancer as well. I don't know. I said this one is Cancer. I didn't tell you about the other ones, but we have the Three of Pentacles. We are looking at we have a lot of earth and water, and we have the sun that shines on Leo. And here we are with our queen. Our queen looking extra spectacular, looking very much as if she has no lack for anything, right? The Queen of Cups, nurturing, intuitive, has a wicked sense of what's going on. She has a great intuition. Some may even think that she's emotionally psychic, tends to know or feel the room quite carefully, maybe very emotional or sometimes very reserved. But don't think that the reservation means that she doesn't have a lot of good intention or emotion going on, right? And that's absolutely beautiful. And our Cancer is also our cardinal sign. She leads the water signs, so it's one to think on, right? Very lovely. And I told you our three of I didn't tell you, I'll tell you anyway, because this is our Capricorn. And the Seven of Cups is our Scorpio. We love Scorpio. And we love all of our signs. And Temperance is Sagittarius, which also has to do with learning and long distance travel here. So some of you may be going through that. Some of you may be traveling even for your learning experiences. And here, right here with the Four of Swords, that's our card of Libra, having perfect balance. I happen to know that this is Jupiter in Libra, which is an expansion in Libra, or even sometimes described as almost like Venus in Libra, like a love in Libra. You love to have this kind of balance, this peace, an expansion in this peace. And that's what it may feel like to you at this time. Absolutely wonderful. And then here we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus. Taurus is a strong earth sign that may be pushed, really good, very studious, very good when it comes to having things done, completing tasks. It's very important to have yourself a good earth sign in its best form. And here we are with the Four of Wands, and this is Aries spearheading it all. But this is a time of enjoyment, to enjoy the fruits of your labor, to enjoy the time, and you have started to produce a good foundation in your life. And this foundation, you may not even see all the fruits of it yet, as this young man is experiencing now. You may not have built your first house or been married just yet. Maybe you've completed your first exam, read your first book. Whatever it is, celebrate you and where you are in your accomplishments. Because every time you step out in a leap of faith, you try something new, you learn something new. Even when you fail, the next time you get up, there's reason to celebrate because you learned not to fall that way again, right? And so here we are with the devil card. And the devil card tells us, listen, don't allow ourselves to be bogged down with too many excess stressors. Looking at things in a way that is excessive. Maybe even allowing ourselves to be overtaken with addictions or being ruling too harshly or being too legal minded, too stubborn, or being so tied into the minutia of life that we don't get to enjoy it, right? But this is also the card of Capricorn. So even though we're talking about all of those things and it's pretty much a time to let go, according to even our oracles, right? If you're stuck in the mud, don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as a time of rest. A time of rest, as we saw here. Where did we see it? Right here. We see the time of rest is right here. So when you feel like you're stuck, you're not. It might be a pause, a well-deserved, a well-needed pause. And that may be what you're going through this cycle. Some of you, and when I say pause, it doesn't mean take all of the time off, but there may be just a day in the weekend that you say, you know what, not today. Today might be just personal mental health day, you know. And remember that we are all connected. So when you have these kind of connections, remember that you need to choose the company and the people in your life quite carefully. And on this last oracle about the commitment, I think the most important commitment you need to make right now, besides to the loved ones in your life, is the commitment to yourself. The commitment to caring for yourself and enjoying as much of life as possible, even in the simplest moments. Enjoy the days. Enjoy the time you have with a loved one. Enjoy your parents. Enjoy even the people in your family that sometimes irk you. Just send them a little love in a really high vibrational mode. And look at here. Queen of Wands is telling us what? Look to the future. Be vibrant about it. Be excited about it. Explore in this life. Be fruitful in all that you do. Plant good seeds and you'll see beautiful things grow, right? And so that is the message pretty much for absolutely everyone. Let's see what else we have for everyone. Here we have the Ten of Cups coming on top of our Sun card. I absolutely love it. This is showing an abundance of happiness. There will be growth in the future. This is families coming together. This is going to be even times of nostalgia. And it's okay. Sometimes we'll be young at things, but don't get stuck here. Even in the balance, there's a time for that also. There's a time to be nostalgic and enjoy life. And now, card of great rest. Understand that we all do. Sometimes start out a little bit perplexed, a little bit less knowledgeable, but this is telling us seek more knowledge. It's okay. We've all had this face before. Look at that face. We've all had this face like, I really don't know. Maybe very new at a skill, learning something new. This is a good place to be because we're going to be seeking what? A teacher. And so it makes sense that this is here because we'll be teaching and we'll be learning. Some people will be teaching. A lot of people will be returning to school here in the States. And here it is, even with those skills, there will be new beginnings. New beginnings when we have accomplishments, when we show appreciation for what we have, when we can count it all joy in every area of our life, we will become new creatures. New creatures in the new things that we do. We will find balance in those things, even in our travels. Look at the excitement. The aviator has repaired the plane. The little prince is excited for the opportunity to go on the voyage. The air is whipping. It's a good time to be alive. No matter what the circumstance, take a deep breath and say, it's a good time to be alive. Nine of Swords tells us that even in these times of early learning, sometimes we will feel overwhelmed. Do not give in to distractions or too many thoughts of negativity. And remember the most important conversation you're going to have with yourself. That is the most important conversation, the one you're going to have with yourself. Pardon me. You're going to tell yourself, I am capable, I can do it, and it's all right. Here we have here with the Six of Pentacles, again, a balance coming through. We know that you're going to make really good really good calls and judgment. Your finances and things are coming too. You are seeing yourself in a good place. You are leveling up. Your pictures are getting better. The things that you're drawing, in this case, the aviator is getting better. He's taken the power from his Three of Pentacles, having the company and recognition, and now has doubled that. Has come twice as successful. He's getting much better in his endeavors. Very pleased in the manner. And look at the beautiful prince. Very much enjoying the process. Just having someone with you enjoying the process does make a lot of difference. And that 6 is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful number because 6 in the Kabbalistic tree of life actually means Tefaret, which is the beauty of the thing, right? It's absolutely beautiful, and we love that. We love to be in a position where we could truly enjoy ourselves with other people. There's nothing like the joy of having someone in your life. And this is steady work. This is that beautiful Taurus energy again. This is that steady work, This is what we're looking at here. And King of Cups, a giver of love. This is someone very controlled with the emotions in their highest standing, in their highest vibrations. This is Scorpio at its best. This is one that expresses love through actions and protects themselves sometimes, maybe sometimes not so forthcoming, but you will know this character by the fruits that it bears, by what it develops. Look at all the beautiful roses, even a vine of roses about the head. Very much loving, protective of what's valuable to him in this case, right? So it's telling us also to be that for ourselves, to love and to be open to love those around us. The Knight of Pentacles continue with the steady work, continue learning, continue being open, that things are going to be coming to us with that process, that we're going to earn more of what it is that we need and desire in this lifetime. Keep working at your health, keep working at your studies, work at growing and farming, whatever it is that you're doing at this time in your life, whatever the skill is. And know that no one started out a professional, it was a process. But I like this because this shows a person who's dedicated to the process, dedicated to doing the work. How do we know? This is the sign of Virgo. Virgo analyzing and forever working it through. A lovely earth sign, absolutely. Yes. And so here, I almost pulled from the wrong deck. And so here we are with the Six of Swords. Yes, we have gone through stress. We are finding relief. We are finding our place in life. We may be thirsty. We may be tired. But our friends, our angels, our guides, they will lead us to where we need to be. And we will find ourselves at a well that is forever giving. A beautiful place to be. Our knowledge has grown. We've gone through some difficult things and continue to hold on. It's not over. Even when you're tired, that's when your friends, your angels, your guides will pick you up and bring you along. Just keep your mind always steadfast on the things that are most important and what you value in this life. Okay? That's very, very important. And here we go. Queen of Pentacles. Look what she has to offer. Look what the Queen of Pentacles has to offer. She is a very beautiful person here who is giving, who is loving, who is stylish, who is fruitful. She is very intelligent, beautiful, and very powerful in her own right. And this could be you. If you are she may be you. And this is our sign of Capricorn. Dedicated, sometimes quiet, but she knows how to show up and show out. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this, very comfortable in herself, even with all that she has. As you see her here, barefoot, very grounded individual. Okay, and this one actually is that. I put it too high. And that one is there. And so I'm going to go through real quick because this is for the collective. So we have here Capricorn and Scorpio. And understand that with these cards, Capricorn and Scorpio, with these cards we have different placements. It's your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. And so depending on where they fall for you, It will depend on where these different signs have more placement for you. What does it affect? Is it your moon? Is it your emotional life? Is it your Venus? Is it your love life? Is it your sun? Is this like where your guide is, where you are supposed to be growing fully into? Is this your rising sign? Is this how you show up and present to the world? You understand? So this is where all of these cards and things come in. But this reads so beautifully, and it speaks to so many of us in so many ways. And you let me know if it speaks to you. And here again, Taurus, right? So we have Taurus, we have the Fool card. This represents each and every one of us, setting out brand new in a journey, learning a new skill, having the faith to start over, even some of us at a late stage in life. And then here we have the Ten of Cups. Pisces, 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 Pisces. Nothing more dreamy, more loving, more magnificent, more powerful than to have the true love and experience and connectedness to those around you. There's no man more rich than the one that has a family that loves and adores him. And here we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands here is our Leo. Leo being strong and powerful. Here we are in Leo season, the beginning of August, the very first day of August, indeed. And here we have the Page of Cups. And you know what? Going down memory lane, nothing wrong with that. Reminiscing a little bit, nothing wrong with that. But let's be mindful to not get stuck there, okay? And with the Six of Swords, Page of Cups represents all of our water signs. So that would be Cancer, that would be Pisces, and also Scorpio. Okay, well, we should say Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay? And here we have the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords is very much Aquarian energy. It's like we've gone through the battle, and even though you feel a little bit worn, things are going to work out perfectly fine for you. Here you are approaching your well in life, okay? Just take the blinders off and don't have tunnel vision and don't have scatterbrain. Focus as much as possible, right? The Nine of Swords tells us we may be going through anxiety, some of us. You may be feeling stressed a little bit, or even a lot of it. You may be feeling like you want to succumb to things, but don't succumb to old demons and bad habits. Don't allow yourself to be stressed and taken away. Ask yourself, ask your spirit guides. You need a friend. There is a friend available to you. You may not have even met this friend yet, but there's a friend available to you. Keep seeking, and you will find. And here we have the Page of Swords, representing all of us new students in life. We don't know. We're perplexed. Sometimes we just feel like completely in a fog. Some of us feel like, are we lost? Is this the right path for us? Well, you know what? With the sword here, it says communicate your thoughts. Be open to new ideas. And don't be afraid to realize that you're new. Everyone is new sometime, right? Everyone is new sometime. Let me see here. Oops. Hold on 1 second, my loves. Here we have the Four Wands, Aries, foundational card. Remember that wherever you are, whatever you're creating at this point in your life, this is where you're supposed to be. You are on your own journey. Don't compare your journey and your foundation to the next man's foundation. Okay? Here we have Cancer, the intuitive, loving one, creating an environment of love and hope, in sharing and fairness as much as possible. And you may have a wealth of decisions, but try to be careful in the choices that you make. But make sure that you're not too indecisive, okay? You want to make a proper choice. Don't allow yourself to get tied in with negativity, negative thinking, or bogged down and feeling trapped and being entrapped with people. Constantly looking to the future. Constantly planning for something better. Show up vibrant. Show up excited. Show up ready. Be excited for your life. Create the excitement. Be the excitement. You are the firecracker. No one will be a better cheerleader for you than yourself. The best conversation you can have today is the one that you have with yourself. Stay dedicated to the process. It is a steady work, but the longer you do it and the more you do it, the easier it will become. Look at you, on your way. You have the information. Here he is, pentacle in hand, book in hand, on top of the horse. You know what? You have a long trip to go. It may be a little sore at times, but you don't have to walk it alone. Here are the sheep. You have others with you who may hear you clearly, who may be willing to follow you along with your dreams. For those who don't have dreams of their own that they are so bogged down with, there may be elders or youthful, those who have time. So you may consider that those who may have time, those who are watching you do what you do, those who may have time may not be your exact equals. There may be those who are more of a leader, and they may allow you to be there and see you along your journey. Or they may be more youthful, and they may be beginning the practice and enjoying the process of learning along or right behind you. So be open to that. Be open to that in your community and who you decide to participate with. Okay? And that being said, always seek a teacher. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, whether it's the physical world, spiritual world, financial world, seek someone who's more knowledgeable or seek information from those who are more knowledgeable. In other words, you can seek someone in a book. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person. I like that the books are here. You don't have to travel the whole globe or reinvent the wheel, because there are those who have come before. And there may be new trailblazers, those who want to map out a new journey, like the aviator here. Make a new way, discover a new thing in this new world. Right? So literally, he has his boots on, but notice he has no bootstraps. So he doesn't think to himself, pull myself up. He thinks to myself, seek out those who are more knowledgeable. Okay? Get as much information as possible. This is not the time to be bogged down with foolishness or entertain strife or any of those things. It's the time to get proper rest. Be properly prepared, for the cold season will be coming. The harder times or harsher times will be coming. They can be harsh, but they don't have to be hard. And that's what this is. Know that, yes, here you are. You have opportunity. You have friends. There will be balance. Take for yourself, but share with others. Also put all of those things in balance. And when things are in proper balance in your life, when you are looking forward and you have hope, do you see that these are the beginnings of the blooms? None of them are in absolute full bloom, but they are in the beginnings of the bloom. So balancing things out is the beginning of a process. It doesn't happen at the end of a process. Okay? And the sun is shining on you always. And participate in that. Here he is on his own planet here. And it's beautiful. And he's watching what he has cultivated, what he has invested in, growing this beautiful rose. And this is saying the sun is shining on you. Right now is your time. The world is your stage. Show up for yourself. And that is the reading for the collective for right now. I will be doing an additional reading a little later. I'm hoping that this stays, because this is my second live. I am not a professional in doing lives on YouTube, but I appreciate your indulgence. Please like the video, leave a comment, and I thank you all for even the moments that you've given me. May you all be well. Remember, wishing you love and light in your new journey, and everything will be absolutely great, because we are connected. We are connected. Focus on this right here. The magic stream, the connection. Mwah.